Greetings and welcome back for another Music Theory Bite. In this video, I'm going to show you how to decipher and perform basic polyrhythms. If that sounds like something you'd like to learn more about, then this is the video for you. A polyrhythm is when we have two different speeds of meter or rhythm occurring simultaneously. And the way it typically works is this. You have a steady beat being set up, and then you have a set number of notes that don't quite align with the steady beat that's being set up. So we might have 3 even notes over the span of 4 beats, or 3 notes against 4 notes occurring over the same amount of time. So polyrhythms are typically expressed as a ratio. So what you see on your screen right now is a ratio that represents a polyrhythm, 3 against 4. And that means in the span that I normally have 4 beats or 4 notes, I want to have 3 evenly spaced beats. The trick is, how do you get a certain number of evenly spaced notes against a different number of evenly spaced beats? In order to do that accurately, and being a professional musician is all about accuracy, we need to do a little bit of math first. Let's take a look at the second number of the ratio first. In this case, we have a 4, and that's the number of beats or number of evenly spaced notes that we're going to put our 3 evenly spaced notes against. So I'm going to assume, just for the purposes of this demonstration, that I'm going to put those 3 notes against 4 beats. So that means I'm going to be feeling an underlying meter of 4/4 in this case. So I'll go ahead and write that out here. Now I have to take a look at that first number. And here's where the math comes in. The first thing I want to do is find the least common multiple between those two numbers, between 3 and 4. If you remember back from high school math class, the least common multiple is the smallest number that both 3 and 4 in this case can be multiplied into. In most cases, not every case, but in most cases, you can simply multiply the two numbers together and that will get you the least common multiple. So in this case, 3 times 4 equals 12, and that means across my 4 beats, I need to come up with 12 divisions. So how do I come up with 12 divisions across 4 beats? Triplets. Now here's a shortcut that will work most times, not all the time, but most times, and that is you can take the first number of the ratio and use that as your division of the beat. So I have my 4/4 time. I want to divide each beat into triplets, into 3 pieces. Now that I have my beats divided into triplets, I'm going to have those numbered as you see here. I'm going to renumber them using the second number of the ratio, but I'm not going to change the speed of the division. So you see my triplets here numbered 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take those same triplets and change the numbering, so now that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that I've done that, I'm going to place my notes for my polyrhythm, that is my 3 notes evenly spread across that same distance, on all of those ones. And that should get me 3 notes evenly spread out across the distance of 4 beats. So this is how it works. I want 3 evenly spread notes across 4 beats. I start out with my 4/4 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I start doing triplets against that 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I renumber those triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how it's the exact same speed as the triplets. When I was counting them 1, 2, 3, I'm just renumbering them in a slightly different way. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I place my notes on the ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've done 3 even notes across the span of 4 beats. And I've done it accurately because I've measured out the time and I figured out how long each of those notes needs to be. Now the cool thing about this method is it works with all polyrhythms. As long as you can divide beats and then change the numbering of those beat divisions, then you can perform just about any polyrhythm. So for example, if I take the polyrhythm I just did, 3 against 4, and I flip it around, so now I want 4 evenly spaced notes across 3 beats, the process is exactly the same. The second number of the ratio tells me the number of beats. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next, I take the first number of the ratio, and that tells me how to divide each beat. That's 4, so I'm going to go 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'm going to renumber those using the second number of the ratio, but I'm not going to change the speed of the division. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I clap on the ones, or I place the notes on the ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I've just done a 4 against 3 polyrhythm. It works with all polyrhythms. So for example, if I want to put 2 notes against 5, a 2 against 5 polyrhythm, the second number tells me that I'm going to be in some sort of 5-4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divide each beat into 2 pieces, the first number of the ratio. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Next, I renumber those divisions without changing their speed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that technique works when you're trying to figure out the polyrhythm. Eventually, you want to get to the point that you just know what the polyrhythm both sounds and feels like, so that when you see it in a piece of music, you don't have to go through all the math to figure it out. When you're learning the piece of music, it's okay to do that. But if you're sight reading or if you have to perform the piece of music, then you want to make sure you just feel the polyrhythm and you know how it's supposed to feel, how to get into it, how to get out of it. But that takes practice, and first you have to get the accuracy of it by doing the math and figuring out where exactly each note goes against the rhythmic structure. Well, that does it for this video. If you found it helpful, as always, please make sure you like my video, and you can leave constructive comments below, and as always, make sure you subscribe to my channel for the latest music theory bites as they become available. Until next time.